This call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance or training purposes.
This call may be recorded.
Hello.
Hi, Miss Mandy. How are you?
I'm doing good. Happy Friday.
Yes, Friday. I know. What day is it? It is Friday. It's happy Friday. I'm so happy. Well, it's always a good day when you're on the show. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. I love hanging out with you.
I do too. I love hanging out with you. Guys, if you don't know, Mandy is like one of our very best assets here at Power Selling Pros. She's our coach mentor, which means all the coaches that you might work with they're constantly growing through Mandy. Like she gets to mentor them and she's just fantastic. So we're so excited that she's here.
That is so sweet. Thank you, Tatiana.
I'm glad you're here. I'm always excited. It's so fun chatting with you. Well, I'm excited to listen to calls. We've got 4 of them.
Yes,
ready to go?
I'm ready. Let's jump into it.
Let's do it. Okay, I pulled one up. This one's like 5 minutes, 37 seconds. So we'll see how this goes. Here we go. We're all in.
It's a great day. This is Lana. How can I make you smile today?
Oh, I like it.
I would love if somebody can come out there and put some Freon in my unit.
Okay, wait. That was adorable. I need to stop. I'm pausing it too quick, but that was just so cute.
It was.
All right. What's going on with your unit?
It's low on Freon because it's getting the white. When I turn it on, I guess the moisture is white. My cores on my indoor unit is turning white, and my pipes going to my right beside the cores is turning white. And
okay. All right.
my thermostat be like, if I set it on 73 or 74, the house don't never get down to that temperature. It's air blowing out, but it ain't cold. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I certainly hate to hear that you're experiencing issues with your AC. Are you getting any cold airflow at all through your vents?
No. It's just regular air. That's why I say I'm low on Freon. I used to do heating and air conditioning. I know what it is, but I just ain't licensed to put the Freon in.
Okay. All right. And do you know when your unit was installed?
Oh, well, my house is 8 years old, so I guess 8 years ago. I just got it serviced this year.
All right. And were we the ones that serviced that for you, or
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it might be somebody else. But it's somebody in Danville. I do know that.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Let's pause for a second. I think this is a good spot. What are your initial thoughts? I'd love to know.
I love this. I like how it's going. I think the CSR is very friendly and upbeat. And I think that brought out the friendliness in the customer too. Like I love how nice he is. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think he's so sweet. I will say there were a couple of times when I wish her energy matched his a little bit more. Mm-hmm. Like she's definitely sweet. Like if I was going to put this on a scale, I'd say it's better than average.
Yeah.
Or even better than just okay.
Uh-huh.
But like his energy is now so high. I wish she was up a little bit more.
Yes.
And I think she could have maybe done that with different responses than just, oh, okay.
Yes.
Like even acknowledging like that he was a tech. I think that's great. Like, oh, awesome. You know your stuff then. You're looking for Freon. That's great.
Exactly. And did he say someone else damaged his unit? And she said, oh, okay. I think he said, I know they damaged it. And that's when I was like, oh, like.
And she was like, was that us? Did she ask that? Did he say that before or after she asked if it was us?
It was after she asked if it was us. And he said, I know that I had someone out here to service it. I know they damaged it.
Oh,
and
man.
she
Okay,
said,
totally
okay, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what she said. And I was like, no, give us more.
I know. A little more.
He's got a very animated personality. Let's meet him there.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think I would say matching pace and tone is more where I'm coming from, and not necessarily she needs to be more positive, because I think she's doing a great job of being positive.
Yeah.
I would just say match him a little bit better.
I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, I really like this too. I also love she's got great questions. She's definitely engaged, and she does have some Have we heard any care statements? Maybe more care.
I
don't know
think
if I have.
more care overall. Yeah. I think she's
Okay.
still digging into the listen principle, and it's fair that the
That's
listen principle does come before care. But
Totally.
with someone who is so giving in the conversation, like he is, he's providing a ton of information. I bring that care in earlier.
I agree. Okay. I'm going to rewind it just a little bit because I do want to see if that's what we heard.
Were we the ones that serviced that for you?
I don't think so. I think it might be somebody else. There's somebody in Danville. If you know that.
Did he say that? Damaged it? Did you know that?
Oh, maybe that's what he said. Okay. I was thinking he said he was given a city name, but I have no idea where this person is located.
Oh, I heard someone damaged it. I do know that. And that's why I was like, no, what happened?
Yeah. And maybe even clarifying if she isn't sure.
Yeah.
Maybe she heard it clear and I don't know. But yeah, agreed. Okay.
All right.
Perfect opportunity for care.
Is this the first time this has happened with this unit?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, one other thought I had. I want to pause it, sorry, and ask you what you think, Mandy. I felt like, well, maybe I don't want to say this. I'm going to go for it. And you tell me if I'm wrong, okay? I'm open to being wrong. All right. I almost wonder, I wish, because he started out asking about Freon or refrigerant, whatever, however he asked. And she was like, what's going on with your unit? I remember thinking at the beginning that the way she asked it versus the way he phrased it, and I don't think all the time this is the case, but I noticed that in this call, the way she phrased that question made it seem a little less like she was listening. Maybe it's because his response was, well, it's the Freon. Kind of like that, you know, like I felt like he didn't feel heard.
Yeah.
In that initial, I don't know. Maybe it had nothing to do with her and it was more of what he said that I'm thinking now.
Yeah. It could be, but that was my initial question too. And I'm glad that he's a very outgoing customer. He presented the opportunity for her to know him a little bit more. He said, I know that because I used to be a tech. So that would be my question. Yeah. What makes you think it's the Freon?
Yeah, right. And I like that question a lot better than tell me more.
Yeah.
I mean, I like tell me more. I think that overall that's a really good starter question. And in so many ways, in fact, I use it all the time. I'm sure you do too. Like, it just seems like a great question many times, but I do agree that with him being so, like you said, giving, that a question that immediately reflected what he said, like, why do you think it's the Freon, would help him feel more heard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going. Also, I agree. I want to highlight what some of the comments. Marissa said, also, hi, Marissa. Dig a little deeper to understand a little bit better. And then she mentioned the question, do you need Freon? Is your unit damaged? Both. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Thanks for everyone joining right now. By the way, someone said it's nice to be here. It's nice to have you here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, chime in with comments, anything that you hear, and we'll talk about it. Okay, let's keep going.
All right, and who do I have the pleasure of speaking with today?
Miller? Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Miller. And what is the property address you're referencing today?
They call it dry fault, but it's capital.
Invoicing and receipts?
Yes, at gmail.com.
All right, great.
Sorry, guys, we're just skipping through some logistics.
And are you the homeowner, Mr. Miller? Okay. All right, I've got all your information in here. And as far as time expectancy, how soon are you looking to get someone out there for you?
Nice.
Soon, I got two. I'm fishing right now. The unit went out yesterday. Well, about 2 days ago, I know it was acting funny. And I saw the white thing, so I just went on to cut it off. But I got 2 kids at the house right now. And I just called them. They said it's getting real hot in there. I told them to open up the front door, the screen to the front door, and open up the back door to kind of get some kind of circulation. But yeah, so I would like it done as soon as y'all can.
Okay. All right, Mr. Miller. Do you mind if I place you on a brief hold so I can view my schedule and check my availability for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I love the hold protocol. Told them what she was doing, why she was doing it. I definitely think that was a good care opportunity that was missed.
I do too. Did I hear him correctly? He's fishing?
Yeah,
He's pausing his fishing outing to take care of his hot kids. What a good
I
day.
know. Come on, man. No wonder he's in such a good mood. He's like, I'm out here fishing, having the time of my life. My kids are the miserable one. They're all yeah,
What a
that's
great
funny.
dad, though. If I was out fishing and my kid was home alone, I'd be like, do not disturb, turned on.
Yeah, I know. That's funny. Yeah, so he's being proactive. That's good. He did answer the call.
Yep.
That's good. Yeah, I wish there was more care.
Mm-hmm.
Say it one more time, Andy.
Let's turn the care up a bit.
Yeah. Agreed.
Especially before going on hold. We want to make sure that care is solid in there before we place him on hold.
I feel like this has been a theme the last 3 episodes, but it's like that okay-itis again. Guys, I'm gonna that's gonna be like the new my new slang use on this call might be recorded is okay-itis, because I really do feel like so many customers now have been coming down with the okays. Like they're just like, okay, all right.
Yep.
And that's it. So yeah, I wish there was more.
Same.
We'll keep going.
All right, thank you so much. One moment, please.
All right.
All right, Mr. Miller, thank you for holding. So what I would like to do for
Very
you
good.
is place you on our urgency list, which puts you at the top of the list if something should come available for you, and give you a guaranteed appointment time for Fridays. What we'll do is we'll send out a certified trained technician, 100% backed by our company. He'll do a top to bottom inspection of the unit to find out what's going on for you and give you repair options and pricing. We do provide this service call to you for an $85 diagnostic. Would you like to go ahead and book this call and be placed on urgency if something comes available any sooner?
You said Friday?
I mean, we continually review our schedule on a day-by-day basis, and if someone cancels or a technician finishes up early, then there is the potential of us getting there sooner. And that's why we put you on an urgency list to give you that option.
So when I got paid the 85 now, or do I pay when they come out?
You would pay the day that we come out, sir.
Yeah, you put me on.
And we
But what if
accept
I
cash,
get a
check,
physical
and card.
Now, what if I got caught. But what if we get a physical quote in?
If something should happen and you're able to get someone that can get out there and service you, then you just give us a call. We'll get that appointment canceled.
Okay. Yeah,
Or you could
put me
also
on
keep
there.
us, or you could also, once we get you scheduled, and if you do have someone come out and look at it, and you could also keep us as a backup plan. That way, if something happens after they leave, then you still have that guaranteed appointment with us. Correct? Yes, sir. All right, Ms. Miller, I was more than happy to go ahead and get this scheduled for you and place you on urgency. And how did you hear?
Internet.
Okay.
I gotta pause it. This is definitely someone that works with Power Selling Pros.
Yeah. What hurt me though, she was doing so great. She
so
did
good.
perfect.
Yeah.
As soon as she came back from hold, realizing she couldn't get someone out there as soon as he wanted, she offered the urgency list first, next available second, built that value, gave the price, asked to book him on the urgency list. She didn't say, can I book you on Friday? She said, can I get you on the urgency list, which is perfect. The thing that hurt me the most was she said, if you can find someone to come out sooner, you can call back and cancel. Oh, she said cancel.
Hate that word cancel. It's such an ear sore.
Ouch. And I know. Wait a minute before you guys get on me. I know that's what she's going to do. I know it is. But she could say, call and let us know.
Yeah. I like that.
That way it doesn't sound so painful. It's like the F-bomb, right? Some people hear it and it just hurts.
Yeah.
And other people say it and they feel like it's okay. And that's your prerogative. And that's what it is with cancel, though. Even if you say it and it's true, it still hurts.
Right. It's totally. So that I agree totally. And the word that I use that I think is also really good next to what you just said. I think these are great options. Think of whatever fits for you. But I really also like to say we can make any changes anytime. We can always change.
I love that.
We can always make changes. And I even will add, it's super simple. We can always make changes. You just let me know. I guess what you just said too.
Yeah, I love that. And I love it super simple. And I love what Marissa says. Throw her comment up there. Cancel the cancel word.
Cancel is officially canceled.
Yeah, in our cancel culture, we're going to cancel.
Yeah. That's what it's here for. Yeah, I totally agree. I wish we could get rid of that one. Yeah, but I really loved her execution. In fact, I want to save this call and use it as an example because of how well she just went into a solution. She created that solution-driven response beautifully.
Yep.
And it goes to show that you can have beautiful verbiage and the customer could still not be stoked about it. And that's okay. We've got a plan A, B, and C. You know, she went right into backup plan. It didn't work for him, or it worked for him, and she was able to get him on the schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you guys, let's think about an alternative for just a second. Like, let's go down this path, because the alternative, what I have heard time and time again, compared to what this CSR just did, all right, here's what I hear instead. So, unfortunately, we can't get anyone out there today. We actually don't even have anything until Friday, but I could let you know if anything opens up sooner, but that's the best I can do.
Yes. And something that hurt even more this morning, Tatiana, is that they did the urgency list, but it was like you said, they said, well, my next available is Friday, but what I can do is put you on my urgency list. And if anyone in the area finishes early, I can send them to your house. Can I book you for Friday?
Yeah.
Oh, and so that totally takes away, right? It undermines your urgency list. Yeah. Can I get you on my urgency list?
Yeah. Marissa says she's getting the ick.
Yep.
She's getting the ick. Yeah, I agree. I love that. And putting the emphasis on that important end question is so, so true.
Yeah. And it's so we know at PSP, everything we do is with the pattern. And the urgency list is a pattern within the pattern. And the pattern is urgency first, next available second, ask to put on the urgency list third.
Yep. It's the same mentality as creating a solution-driven response. But yeah, we do have patterns within patterns. That's true.
Patterns within patterns.
That is so true, you guys. Yeah. Just someone who needs more practice.
Yep. And really, that's it, right? Everybody that does anything really well, they practice it. They're not just born that way. They don't just like pop out of bed and say, I am brilliant all of a sudden overnight. Like, it's practice, hard work.
I agree. All right. This is a good one. Okay. We've only got, I think let's move on to the next one because there's only a couple seconds left.
Okay.
Good morning. It's a great day. This is John. How can I help you?
Ooh, another
update. My name's Michael. The reason I'm calling is I'd like to find out whether you sell and install reverse osmosis systems.
We absolutely do, Michael. We do carry our reverse osmosis system comes straight from the manufacturer. So our system is not something you can find in a regular store. So what I can do is get you on schedule, and I can have my technician provide to you the different options we have here. And then once you see which one works best for you, we can go and install it the same day.
Okay, sounds good. And what
is you on schedule for today?
It depends on the time. What time?
Got it. Yeah, we want to connect around your time frame. Is there anything in your schedule you wish us to work around, Michael?
If it's early afternoon, that would be great.
Yeah, absolutely. And is this for a home, business, commercial building?
Residential.
Residential?
Mm-hmm.
Let's pause for a minute. What good questions.
I think they're really good questions. I think he's missing one. And I think now would be a great place to ask. Instead of saying, is this business, residential, I would ask, what's got you in the market for reverse osmosis? And that's going to answer, it's going to answer 2 in 1. Is it a business or residential, and why do you want it?
So good. I completely agree. Way better.
But I love how he built that value up front, like right out of the gate.
Yeah.
We get our systems direct from the manufacturer. You're not going to find something like this in the store. Let me get my technician out to you to go over your options.
Right. And it was right with the value. I also love that he didn't let that price or the time question throw him off.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of times we do, and this may not be exactly how he said it, but customers call in, when would you like someone out? And they're like, well, when do you have available? And it kind of throws us back into square one.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to be very, very intentional about that. But if you just respond with, yeah, we've got lots of options available at this time. Tell me a little bit more about what works for your schedule, and I'll find the best option or something like that.
Yes. Yes. Uh-huh. Marissa has a really great question. Okay, I love that, Marissa. It's a part of the listen principle. Get that why, what has you in the market for reverse osmosis, because they ain't cheap. Absolutely. But her one above that, do you see that one, Tati? Do you guys think the build value is too soon? No, I don't. And I think anytime's a good time to build value, except after you get the price.
Right. I was going to say, if he had given the price, it would have been too soon.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So I love that he came out of the gate with build value, because he's already catching the customer's ear, and the customer's going to lean in a little closer and be like, oh, really? You guys do have this special hookup. What else can you do for me?
And then, go on.
Oh, I was just going to say, and then continue that relationship throughout the call.
Right. And then I was going to add, yes, I love that. I was going to add that's also with the why instead of the when. I would say then I wish you would have gone a little bit more into why instead of straight to scheduling.
Yep. And that would help him with the care too. What if he says something like, I just won the lottery and so I'm doing all these upgrades on my house? Yeah. Like, what a great chance to build value. Or what if he says like, you know what, we just had a baby and I want my baby's skin to be super protected from our hard water here. I mean, any number of reasons to get an osmosis. So let's ask, because then that's going to be our gateway to care.
Right. Totally agree. All right. Let's keep going. So you've nailed the reassurance, nailed the value.
Yep.
Great, positive, prepared, strong ask.
Yep.
The areas of opportunity here overall are going to be listen and care.
Yep. And care is going to be super hard without that extra listen question of why.
Perfect. And what is the address of the property we'll be going to? In what city? And Michael, what is your last name for our records? Perfect. And for the reverse osmosis system, are we looking to upgrade, or you installing one for the first time?
We're installing for the first time.
Oh, perfect. So excited to get those new gadgets in the home. So, Michael, what I'm gonna do?
So good, really good.
I'm still nosy. Why? Why now? What makes now?
And I also feel like a minute 50 is not soon enough.
Yeah.
To show care.
Yeah.
And feel understood.
My name is Jonathan. I'm gonna get you on schedule for today.
I love that he gave his name.
For early afternoon, as you requested. Before 12, before 1, what works best for you?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock? Perfect. So as we get closer to 1 o'clock, I will have my team reach out to you with a 30-minute pre-call. What we normally do is give you that 30-minute timing to let you know that our technician is on his way. We will request your confirmation once you get a call or text. You can text us back, and then you'll get a picture, text picture of the technician is coming over with his name, so that way you know exactly who's coming to, assist you with the reverse osmosis system. And Michael, do you have any questions for me while you have me on the phone?
About today? No, I don't.
Perfect.
The only other question I would have, I'm sorry,
yes, sir.
The only question that I was curious about is, I know the system that you're offering comes direct from the factory. What's the make of the system?
So there's a variety, depending which one works best for your home. Our technician will have that information, and that's what they'll actually a little more detail about the home to see which one best will fit at your home, and then from there he'll provide to you from the best one to the medium. We want to make sure the one that you choose accommodates your needs.
Wow.
We do work with all different brands, and once you give us the approval, we can, like I mentioned, we can do the work right there on the same day.
Sounds good.
Perfect, Michael. Well, thank you so much for reaching out to my name is Jonathan. You'll be hearing from us soon, okay?
Okay, here's what I love about this. I just paused, something I'm realizing with these calls, because we've had 2 really good calls back to back, I'm realizing it's hard to understand. Like, you don't realize when someone's using the yes principle until you know they're using the yes principle. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just listen to this call and think, yeah, this is exactly how I sound because I'm pretty positive. But rarely do people word it as masterfully as he just did. And you don't even know it if you don't know what you're looking for. Because I love that the customer said, do you know the brand, or do you know what I can't brand? No, not brand. He said another model.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He said, what's the model? And instead of saying, I'm not exactly sure what model will be best for you, but That's a better question for your technician. We don't know in office. You're going to have to ask him. He was just like, yeah, there's options. We want to make sure you have the right option. And he just like killed it with reassurance.
Yeah. Jonathan is the king of build value. I think that Jonathan has an inner salesman in him because every single time that the customer asked the question, Jonathan built value on how he was there to serve the customer.
Oh yeah. So many times. Again and again and again. My hair is like driving me nuts.
No, it looks great. And that's what I love about Power Selling Pros too. Jonathan's not a salesman. You wouldn't think he's a salesman, but he sounds like one because he's following the pattern for excellence, right?
Yeah, he's doing a great job. Like,
he's automatically getting that buy-in. And the only thing that I would tell Jonathan if we were face to face is I would say, slow it down just a little bit. You are so masterful at the building value. You go through it so efficiently, but Michael, our customer, is talking at a lower pace. He's really asking questions in kind of like this chit-chatty kind of tone. So let's slow down our build value just a tiny bit so that he can fully absorb what we're telling him.
I completely agree with that. So pace and tone, a little bit of a theme today.
Yeah.
Pace and tone, better care. I feel like those are the three that we've been reoccurring.
Yeah.
Jonathan
did come in with the care. When he got it in there, he got it in there. We just need to move it up a little bit.
Yeah, agreed. Totally agree. A little move it up. Yeah, pace and tone is a fun one to talk about. I think that's great. We've got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Yep, my math isn't my strong suit. Let's see how far we can get in this next call.
This is Gabby. How may I help?
Let me see if I can find a shorter one.
morning.
Whoa, all the calls are long today. I thought we started with 5 minutes, and I thought that was long. We got an 8-minute in here, another 5 minutes, another.
Okay, well, let's listen to the first 5 of Maddie. Is it the female who just answered?
This is Gabby. How may I help you?
Gabby. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Thank you for calling. This is Gabby. How may I help you?
Hey, let me say, I got a laundry tub, old one with the trap is clogged completely underneath it, and it's old and rusted out and needs to be replaced.
Oh no, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Okay, and how long has it been trapped?
It's slowly been clogging up for years. The thing's probably 40, 50 years old. And the pipe's all
What's that face?
It's been clogged for quite a while. I just got to a point now where it won't drain at all. So
Oh,
I put the trip down if it didn't do anything. So, and it's just like a trap and then about a 2-foot or 3-foot pipe to the main.
Okay. And your main drain is fine, correct? Just the top drain.
Yep. As far as I know, everything works great in the house. Yeah, except for that, and that's been slowly plugging for quite a while. So.
Great.
Yeah.
We can definitely assist you with this and get you taken care of. You need to get your first and last name and your address.
Okay, what are you thinking?
well, the face was when he said it's been clogged and it's the trap and it's been 40, 50 years. I automatically thought of the smell and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I know, right? How?
Something that Gabby's hitting all of the points. I've heard positive, prepared, listen, care, reassure. However, when we hear her reassure, her voice goes up. Her tone takes like a higher pitch. And I think in phone presence, you want to be a little bit more animated than you feel. The beginning, it sounded like she was kind of asleep. Maybe we woke her up. And then when she's like, yeah, we can definitely help you with that. That's when we hear the excitement in her voice. I want that sooner. I want that throughout all the call. And I want that in her greeting.
You gave yourself away, Gabby. We know you got it in you, girl. We know you got it in you. Just consistency.
Yep. But I love that she did get excited. Like, yeah, we can help you with that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're in the right place. That's exactly what we want. But let's maintain that. I don't even know what it is. If it's a higher pitch or if it's more enthusiasm, whatever it is that she is using in that reassure, let's start our greeting with that. I'll be super excited to answer the phone for your customer.
Oh, I love that, man. Greeting is so important. I think that's a really good place to end. I mean, we're at our time already.
Yeah.
So you guys keep your greeting up, match pace and tone of your customer. Like, let's make that the theme today because I do feel like that came up quite a bit. We had some really good examples.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of how you can still hit those principles, but if you're not matching pace and tone, like energy,
yep,
it still may not create that wow experience. But all right, these were great. Thank you again, Mandy, for being here. If you guys want more information on creating the best experience for your customers, give us a call here at Power Selling Pros. We'd love to help you.
Absolutely. Have a happy weekend.
Bye.
Bye.